It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, for New Orleans, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that.
Check. I'm from where the hammers run. News cameras never come.
The Pelicans come into a Western Conference contest in this game. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, and this has been their domain, no doubt about it. I mean, they've made this arena a very difficult one for you as an opponent to come in and have success. So the question is whether or not they can continue that dominance on this homestand.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Payne out there with Gordon. Then there's Davis. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Olynyk sets a screen for Payne. And Davis can't get it to go. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against Sacramento.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Here's Olynyk. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And it's Gordon missing. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Jackson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Durant dishes to Jackson. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Payne kicks to Davis. Gordon against Jackson. And Payne now top of the key. And it's Gordon penetrating. Sweet little floater.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. He feeds it to Carroll. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gordon for 3. Good. Gordon's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
On defense, New Orleans. They trail by 1. Jackson against Gordon. It's stolen by Davis. The drive by Gordon. He kicks it to Payne. Olynyk. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Assist goes to Cameron.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Jackson misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Jackson following the basket by Anthony Davis. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Now Jackson. 23 points for him the last game against the Utah Jazz.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
And it's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Payne kicks to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Carroll. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Cans it from downtown. Gordon's got 10 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Jackson misses. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Payne, and Durant sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Utah Jazz.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
So for New Orleans right now, the big men are Anderson and Davis. Gordon out there with Payne, and it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gordon after the miss from Serge Ibaka. Gordon with it. Westbrook picks him up. Payne kicks to Carroll. Dishes to Davis. Passes it to Anderson. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Well, they got the other team in foul trouble, and frustrated them as well. And I think that really kind of shaped the whole context and tenor of the game.
Here's Payne following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Lights checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Olynyk's checked in. Davis kicks to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Carroll. He dishes it to Davis. Releases. And they force the shot clock violation. Dream team. The Thunder shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Durant and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
And they double up Gordon, just 5 to shoot. Here's Payne. And the Pelicans miss again. The Thunder with the lead. Jackson dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Jackson. A wide open look here for Wright. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Payne gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, my God.
Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That shot becomes effortless for him
it don't
when
matter.
the D is
It don't
so
matter.
relaxed. They got to get more intense.
What?
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space.
Oh, my God. This nigga even injured? Oh.
But he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Fucking everything on Westbrook. Come on.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Carroll with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
And it's Gordon missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jackson passes to Durant. Right from outside. Can't hit.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He had 23 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. His performance just another outstanding outing.
And so it's a close game.
Well, Kevin,
I'll make this 3 coming down the court. I'm fucking done.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
How about this one for Eric Gordon? He has 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Jackson, and it's Jordan in at center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Hey,
Jackson, that's good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Carroll kicks to Davis. Davis sets a screen to the inside. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 14 points.
Great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
Shoots. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Pelicans leading by 4.